Welcome everybody to the home office of Prairie Sky UAV. With the spring planting season nearing completion, I just wanted to take a few minutes and kind of discuss with you guys about some of our agricultural services that we offer. Basically how it works, we can go out and we can map an entire field in a very short period of time versus going out for a manual ground inspection where you just randomly pick a few spots here and there to check out. You may hit something that way, you may not. You may miss the problem area just because you can't, feasibly check the entire field on the ground. Whereas with the aerial imaging, we can check the entire thing and be able to pinpoint any issues that may or may not be occurring. We can create a detailed report from this mapping that we do. You can have it in a matter of hours. We can identify stress areas, things caused by, insect infestation, diseases, water issues. If you've got an area that's flooded out or an area that's getting too dry, we can check all that. Poor growth areas, excessive weeds in a certain spot, things like that. With this information, you can create a detailed action plan to optimize and fine-tune your fertilizer applications or your herbicides. So you don't have to just put the same amount over the entire field where it may not be needed. You may only need it in a few spots. You could pinpoint those areas, to tune in, what you need there instead of wasting, putting an excessive amount in areas that don't need it or overdoing it in an area that may not need it. We can identify and pinpoint these areas on a map, and you can create a detailed action plan and a task list to be completed on those areas. Say you see a 3-acre section that's incredibly weedy compared to the rest of the field. You can go out and spot spray that area and take care of it. So you may not have to spray the entire field, just a certain section of it. Things like that. We can, or in certain instances, depending upon the type, we can do crop counts. Find areas that may need to be replanted if you had an area that flooded out, or skips in your drill, things like that. We can pick up all of that stuff. And here again, all of that information is included in your report that you'll get, which is easily accessible via your desktop computer, iPad, or your other mobile device, smartphones, things like that. Multi-field management. We can do multiple fields at a time, and able to compare the data that we take to a previous flight. You can see what's happened since you went out and did a fertilizer spread, or sprayed your herbicide down. You can, if you had a problem area to begin with, you can track the progress of how that's improving after you've taken your necessary steps of your action items. Our task management portion, and here again, you can create and assign tasks to a specific problem area. We'll show it on a map, have it circled and pinpointed so you can go directly to that spot and check it out. If you've got an area of stress, you can go out and you may find out that you've got the start of an aphid infestation, or some sort of a fungal issue or blight or things like that you can take care of before it becomes a widespread issue in your fields. Customized weather alerts. You can have it set up to send you an alert to your phone if there's a frost advisory or if there's severe weather imminent in the area, so you're able to plan accordingly for that. If you have areas that on irrigated farmland, we can help optimize your irrigation scheduling, track water usage. If you have soil moisture meters, we can add that into the reports and check that stuff out. Here again, everything is included in the one report that you'll get. You don't need to go to 15 different programs or different sites and try to make heads or tails of the stuff. It all comes to you in this one report. And with that report, you can share it with your field workers, other owners of the farm, your agronomists, people like that, so that you can determine a plan of action to help maximize your yields and in turn increase your profits that you're going to get off of that field. Another thing that most people hope you never have to use, but we do have a service for, is storm damage assessment. We can go up with the high resolution imagery that we take mapping the field. You can easily see areas that have been affected by wind, hail, flooding, things like that. And with that, we can calculate an approximate loss area of the field, so that you can turn it, get a very precise estimate to turn in for your crop insurance, so that you make sure that you're getting the proper amount for your crop loss. So, and that's just a few of the things that we can help with your agriculture operation. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at Prairie Sky UAV, and we'll be happy to discuss things with you and hopefully be able to help you out to increase your bottom line on your operation. But I want to just thank everybody for watching and putting up with me. I'm not the best front man in front of a camera here, but I do the best I can. But like I said, if you have any questions, please give us a call, 701-428-2882. And thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.